Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of In the Market for Murder by E Kinsey, performed by Elizabeth Knowelden. I was pleased as punch on that glorious spring morning when Lady Hardcastle finally said, "Come on then, Flo, what about a nice Wednesday walk?" It had been a difficult winter. She had seemed to recover quickly from the shooting the previous summer, but after another dangerous adventure in the autumn, she had suffered a severe relapse. This time she had recovered much more slowly. It was only now that the spring of 1909 had arrived that both body and mind had healed sufficiently for her to feel able to recommence our regular walks through the fields, lanes and woods around our Gloucestershire home. "I should be delighted, my lady," I said, getting up. "I shall fetch your coat." "And boots, hat, gloves and stick, please, dear," she called as I went out into the hall. "And a flask of brandy. And—" I returned with the required items. "Would you like me to carry you as well, my lady?" "I say, what a good idea," she said. "But if you're doing that, could we pop into the village too? We could pick up a few things from the shops." It was good to have her back. We settled on the idea of a stroll into the village and set off down the lane towards the green. The trees were already in bud, and I was still blissfully incapable of identifying any of them. The sunshine was weak, and the temperature was struggling to reach the bearable side of chilly, but there was a definite promise in the air of the summer yet to come. We walked slowly, with Lady Hardcastle relying rather more on her stick than I thought she would. Her wound had been fully healed for quite a while. We had also been doing the gentle exercises we had learned in China to try to return the strength and flexibility that she could so easily have lost for good. "Might I ask you a personal question, my lady?" I said, as we rounded the last bend and the village green came in sight. "What an odd thing to say," she said. "Of course you may." "That stick," I said. "How much do you really need it?" "For walking? Hardly at all. Fit as a flea, me dear thing, fit as a flea." "And yet," I said. "Ah, yes. Well, now, you see, there's the thing. I still sort of feel I need it, for show, you understand." "Not entirely, my lady, no. If it's not—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?